Hi, I'm Hope Bell Payne, the assistant principal here at Vigor High School, and I'm so elated about the opportunity that we have taken to not only motivate our students to do well on the ACT, but also drive them to come up with great ways to do well for our school and also their community. Recently, the Mobile County Public School System has put a really big emphasis on doing well on the ACT. So what we've done is we've put together a docuseries of 3 different segments that will give our students an opportunity to see familiar faces and see what their ACT story is. One of the most important things about doing well on the ACT is there are several different options that the students will have. They will be able to go into college and choose any college that they want, maybe sometimes even have their tuition and also their housing for free. When they graduate from college, that will set them up to have financial stability because, of course, what we know, if you do not have money to go to college, you have to pull out all of those loans that you have to pay back. The third thing is they'll be able to have an industry credential that will help them to be even more marketable when looking for a job. For the very last thing that I want all of you to know is I hope that our students can relate to someone that is in this particular docuseries. These are familiar faces that they see every day, but we would like for them to relate to the stories that the teachers are communicating to them through this particular segment. So again, thank you for allowing us to share our ACT story, and hopefully you will be driven to create your own ACT story.
I'm Coach Shumbay Hunter, resource teacher at Vigor High School, and this is my ACT story. Well, 20 years ago, the ACT was in existence, but it wasn't that popular due to media not being the way it is at this point in time in the world. But there were things that were not as clear to the student bodies, definitely the student athlete.
Right.
And being that now you can get more information on that type of topic, it has actually boosted the interest in most children.
Talk to me about what is the relation between the ACT and athletes?
Well, the biggest thing is opportunity. And I think the student athlete needs to understand that the better that they do on the test, the more opportunities to go to different schools they'll have. Because there's a sliding scale to whatever university they might be able to go to given the grade that they get, whether high or low. So that's the big difference.
You work a lot with the athletic department and athletes as a whole. How do you motivate your kids to do well on the ACT?
Well, I mean, everything we do, we try to put it in real life perspective. Most of the kids want to succeed and have an opportunity to provide for their families or provide for themselves. So you kind of have to put that out there as a carrot dangler to say, hey, you need to, put some importance in this because this could very well be your ticket out of here. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the big things that we do.
Coach, thank you so much for sharing with us.
My pleasure.
My name is Tamisha Brown, a science teacher at Vigor High School, and this is my ACT story.
Ms. Brown, welcome, and thank you for coming. What we would like to know is your ACT story.
Well, as a student at Vigor High School, I was the most popular girl here. I was a cheerleader, I was in the band, and I was in all of the clubs that existed. Well, I ended up being nominated or voted into the top 10, and so I kind of took that for granted. I didn't prepare for the ACT like I should have. And so the first time I took it, I made a 17. I thought, well, maybe I need to get it together, I need to study and prepare. I went back and I made a 19 on the test. I was able to get into college, thank God, but I did not take advantage of the opportunities that I had while I was in school to adequately prepare so that I could have gotten a scholarship where I wouldn't have to pay Sally Mae back.
That is outstanding, a
Yes,
wonderful
ma'am.
story. Ms. Brown, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Clay Rankin, and this is my ACT story. I'm going to share this story, and I hope that it gives some encouragement. But if people know me, they'll always say I was really good in English, and I was good in social studies, and things that really required a lot of reading and writing. I was struggled horribly in math and really just couldn't understand anything about it. So when I started prepping for the ACT, I understood that a large portion of it was math.
Right.
And it really intimidated me, and I didn't like it because I could never understand x plus x, slope, and all of this kind of stuff. And I took the ACT and I bombed the math section. And so I came back and I studied hard and I got books and I struggled and I studied and I then again failed the math section.
Yeah.
And so I guess my takeaway from that test is that that test is not a measure of your intellectual ability. It's just a test that tells you how you do on a test on a particular day. My takeaway, and I guess some of my success really was granted in the fact that I had good relationships with my teachers, I worked hard, I was involved in community activities, and I think that that really kind of carries the day. So my best advice is, it's not just a score. You do the best you can, but it's not the only thing. And do the best you can, and I'm sure you'll do great. Go Wolfpack.
Coach Rankin, thank you so much for sharing.
Any day. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Kimbrick Wyndham, a mechanical engineer that teaches math here at Vigor High School, and this is my ACT story. When I took the ACT as a student here at Vigor, the benefits of taking the ACT wasn't as plentiful as they are now. Back then, we had to pay to take the ACT, as well as you had to have certain scores to get in college. Today, the kids do not have to pay to take the ACT. They have 3 opportunities to take it for free. The state pays for an opportunity in their junior year, as well as there's 2 fee waivers that they can be eligible for to take it before they graduate. At the time when I took it, we had to pay to have ACT prep classes. Now there are ACT prep classes given at the school as well as given out through the community for free.
Now, I read that you are a Tuskegee graduate.
I am.
You are. And what I would like to know from you is, by taking the ACT, how did that help you during your time at Tuskegee?
Well, by taking the ACT, it allowed me to obtain the score that I needed to be admitted into Tuskegee, as well as it allowed me to get scholarship money from Tuskegee. And by that being done, I was able to pursue my mechanical engineering degree at Tuskegee, which is one of the best universities in America for producing black engineers.
Well, we heard it best. Miss Wyndham, thank you so much for coming and
You're very
sharing your
welcome.
story.
Thank you.